Next, the Claymore kick. I love this move. I love this move.
It's good. It's so good. Do you know the
Dude!
story of how he how he came up with the Claymore?
Break it down for us, Guido.
So, he talked about this in an interview, but so he was with Jinder Mahal and I believe Kurt Hawkins in a faction called 3MB, which is Three Man Band. And so basically, it was just a group of jobbers. Because Drew McIntyre back in the day, I don't know if you guys remember, he was considered the chosen one by Vince McMahon. This dude's gonna win a WWE championship one day.
Austin Theory, yeah.
Yeah, and then it immediately dropped down the card, and he just never recovered, and he was always at the bottom, and people stopped caring about him. But he was in this group, three-man band, and he wore leather pants. That was his ring gear. He just wore tight-ass leather pants. And so in the middle of a match, he had a spot where he had to hit someone with a running big boot. And so he runs from the corner, and he goes to hit the big boot. But midway through, the pants are like stretching, and he's afraid that it's going to rip. And he didn't... Obviously, you don't want your ding-a-ling exposed to a live crowd with ripped pants. And
I would, but I see why he wouldn't.
Yeah, and so he lifts up his other leg while he's going for the big boot, and so both of his feet are in the air while he's going for it, and it looks like just basically like a one-legged drop kick.
Right.
And I believe someone backstage told him that was badass. And so he kind of just kept it, and now it's the Claymore kick.
Fucking just straight up fell, and I was like, yeah, that was a good move. That was better than your entire career. Oh, okay.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, the Claymore kick is fucking... It's up there with the bro kick for me. It's devastating, and it looks cool.
Dude, when he does that shit through a barricade, I don't care. It's like he puts his whole body into the kick. It's It's A-tier. It's gotta be.
And one of my favorite Claymore kicks, probably my favorite Claymore kick that I'm surprised the spot nobody ever talked about, when I believe it was at Crown Jewel last year, when we got Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins went for the Phoenix Splash, which he never hit, so obviously he landed back up on his feet. So when he went for the Phoenix Splash, in midair, Drew went underneath him. Seth Rollins rolled to save himself. He rolled, stood back up, and immediately got hit with the fucking Claymore.
Jesus Christ, man.
Dude.
Didn't Drew do a Claymore? Oh my God, wasn't it the Claymore on Ricochet when he did the backflip?
Yeah.
And he did the backflip and caught him midair. There's not a lot of moves that you can catch people with clear in midair. There really isn't. So that adds aura immediately.
Yeah. And also his whole body gets off the ground when he does the Claymore, and he's a tall man.
It's commitment. It's commitment. You gotta love it, dude.
He's 6'5", probably.
I'm sorry. Can we talk about Drew McIntyre's body transformation? Holy shit!
Oh my God,
dude went from looking like just some kid that didn't deserve to be in the ring to a fucking Celtic god. It's ridiculous.
Bro looks like he's chiseled
or
from
Scottish.
stone.
I'm sorry, Scottish. My bad. Seamus is Celtic. My bad.
Bro is chiseled from stone.
He really is, bro. He got that fucking facial hair too. He looked like a menace. Ridiculous.
It's so crazy because I remember when he came back in NXT. Now I don't really watch indie wrestling, so I'm just more of a WWE guy. I grew up on WWE, so I was watching NXT Black and Gold at the time when Drew came back to WWE. And I was like, this is not the same guy. This is a different guy, same name. Because he had the beard. He was huge. His hair was all black. Because it used to be more of a light brown in his first run. But now it's just all black. They were calling him the Scottish psychopath. Dude.
Yeah.
You couldn't go wrong with Drew McIntyre. And he's just a badass. He's a unit of a man. I would not mess with Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would. That guy's massive.
No.
Jesus.
A friend of mine actually met Drew McIntyre. He said he was dope,
really?
And I'm jealous.
Yeah, I'd be jealous too.
Yeah,
fuck that guy.
Yeah.
If you're listening, I'll shut up.